Good afternoon. I'm J. Lenora Bressler, and welcome to the November, 13th, 2018 edition of the Bible Delight in the Details. Today we're looking at Proverbs 18, verse 10. For the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are safe. In the ancient world, a lot of people lived around cities, not necessarily in the cities, but around the cities. And so when there was danger, whether it was from marauding animals or more likely from actual enemies out to do harm, out to have conquest, the people around the cities would run to the towers of the city. They would run into the gates of the city. And then, of course, the gates would be shut behind them and the city would be defended. So when Proverbs 18:10 talks about the name of the Lord is a strong tower and the righteous run into it and are safe, this was something that people would have understood very easily and on a very, very realistic, tangible level. They knew that they would be completely undefended on the plain, undefended civilians, and they had to get into the sanctuary and the protection of that tower and of the city. Now, it's interesting that we are told that it is the name of the Lord that is a strong tower. You know, we don't realize today how the ancient world felt about names. Names really were thought to embody the very essence, the quintessential essence of a person. We've talked on this program before about how names were very significant and great pains and care were taken about how you named children, because it was thought that they did live up to or down to the name that was given to them. That's why it's so significant, for example, that Jesus is named Jesus, because Jesus is the Aramaic version of Joshua, which means God saves. And there's no better name for Jesus to have than that, because that is what he quintessentially is all about, God saving man. So it's the name of somebody is their quintessential essence. It's not just about the name. Oh, here's so-and-so, here's so-and-so, here's Bob, here's Sue. No, it has to do with their very nature. So when Proverbs 18:10 is saying the name of the Lord is a strong tower, it's not just saying, oh, call out to the Lord by name, but it means understanding the attributes, the characteristics, the nature of the person that is God. That is what is the strong tower. That is what will make people safe. It's not some magic word like, abracadabra, I'm safe. It's not even, just speaking the name of God and, I'm going to be safe. No, it's understanding who God is and trusting in that person, that personality, because you do understand. The other thing that's interesting about this beautiful verse is protection was always right there for the people who lived around the cities. They could always run to the tower, run into the city. But they had to go. They had to turn around and go. If you just stayed out there, you could get slaughtered, absolutely. And it was in vain. It was stupid for you to do that. It was unnecessary suffering, but you could choose to do that. It's the same thing with us today. How often do we have help? We have peace. We have defense right in front of us. And yet we won't go. We won't take advantage of that great strength that God is offering to us and that mighty protection. The righteous know they need protection. They know they cannot do it on their own. They know they need the nature of God to help them. And they turn and they run into that tower and they are safe. May that be what you choose to do today. I'm J. Lenora Bressler. Visit me on the next edition of The Bible Delight in the Details. Have a